little bit of fire. Yes, yes, yeah. Cause it makes things burn. I like the fire. Everything gets so much prettier when they are burning. Okay. That should do it. Right. Hello. Oh. As you can see, we are in Minecraft on the PlayStation 3. Ah, inverted controls. Whoa, don't go into the fire. No, 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 no. There we go. Why are we on this tiny little island here on the edge of, well, everything? That's actually a nice looking mountain over there, but that's not important right now. What is important here is I'm going to show you how to build a redstone lighthouse. Now, you can easily just build a massive brazier using things like fire and a netherrack, but most lighthouses don't just have a constant flame. They have a light that goes around so that you can so that boats can see that it is actually in use. For that purpose, redstone is useful for making things move around. And that is what I'm going to make here on this island. So, as soon as the fire have died out, first I'm going to lay off the land a little bit, plan out. Bum, 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 bum. Ba-dum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. Oops. Nope. Placing dirt, placing dirt, placing dirt. Dirt, dirt. Oh. So, are you... Oh well, this doesn't matter. Away with you. Right. So this is a nice flat island now. Optimally, you'd want your lighthouse to be to be on up on a rock, so that ships avoid crashing into the shore. But this is just for showing how it's done, so a flat piece of land will do fine. Right. We need some building materials to make the tower. I prefer using darker building materials when I'm using something that have light in it. I could no. I can't do much with that. Yeah, maybe if you just stone break. It's simple and it works, and you can get a little decoration for it. You can make it smaller, but for the sake of getting the best effect of a lighthouse, I would suggest that using that creating in the tower in a 7 by 7 square. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And we go this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nope. 7. Yep. And that is just about joining them up. I like to start from the base and then going up when I'm doing this. So we want to make that a little more fancy. Bum bum bum. Onto there and there and there. Alright. We might need that later. Alright. So now of course you can make it out of any material you want. This is just the building phase itself. You can also make it, if you make it large enough, you can make it so that you can enter and use it as a watchtower, of course. Now, I haven't done that, so filling in. Of course, this would take ages without creative mode, so there's no need to make it more complicated than it is. It's actually a really simple redstone build, and it's not like, and I'm not particularly skilled in the use of redstone normally, but I haven't seen anyone else do this, but it's very easy to do. Actually, that is near water, so could we generate some effect? Yes. There we go. Oh, we got this one here as well. And there we go. Now it looks like those are close to the water, so there's a bit of moss on them. I won't be using that again, so... Alright. I'm easily distracted, as you can probably tell. So, we build up. I could go higher than that, but this is just a show build, so the height isn't all that important right now. It's more the base and the overall shape. Now you don't have to make a square tower, of course. That's just, well, it's the easiest thing to do in Minecraft. If you can build a square, you can pretty much, you're good to go. That's for starters. Now if you want to be a professional builder, which I'm not, you can try and test out different shapes. Circles may seem difficult, but when you get into it and try out a few methods, a circle can actually be quite easy. But you have to make it pretty large in order for it to seem somewhat round. So that's the thing to take in mind. Oops, that was not supposed to be there. Alright, and nothing there. That's a corner, and yep. Alright, so that's the base of the top of the tower done. Now you can choose later on when you build it to put a roof on to make it seem more lighthouse-ish, but again, that's a choice if you want to or not. Alright, let's put some starting track down. We will need regular track, power tracks, and it's a bit difficult for me to say what they're called in English because I have Minecraft installed in Danish, so things are a bit different. But you can see what it is in the video, so you'll know what I mean. All right. Let's see what was it? It was like no, and again all the way around. So we like thumb and thumb, and I don't need that anymore. I may need it again, but then I could just pick another one up. Dum 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 dum. Away with you and fill the rest in. This is a very basic rail track, rail system. Okay, so we can use that for this, that's alright. Again, here it actually isn't all that important that it's completely filled out. If you leave room here, then you can have stairs or a ladder going up here, but again, that's a matter of choice. So make a ring like this. Alright, then find some more. We need that, power this one, this one, this one, and this one. Oh, we need the minecart too. If I put the minecart down now, it could just continuously going around on this little circuit here, but that would make a lot of noise, and we don't need that right now, so we save that for later. Do I need anything on this side? No. Alright, so that's the base of the track. Now we want to build out a little, so we have... This also creates a more tower-like effect on the lighthouse, so that's a nice little detail to add. I'm also going to fill those corner parts in, but that's decorative work, so that's something I'll do in the latest part, last part of the video. Alright, so we could place the lamps here and here, and it would create an effect like you go there and there. Now that isn't actually bad, but is it what we wanted? No. So what we instead want is this, this, and this, and up, and up, and up, and up, and dum, dum, dum. And for the sake of so we go all the way around and build like this. Like I said, this is a very simple redstone build, and but it doesn't always have to be complicated. I mean, if it works, then there's no problem, right? There we go, and there we go. Now, because it doesn't have too much speed, it feels like, even though we are only halfway through with the build, that we actually got a decent rotating light. So I'll just continue this. And redstone, and redstone, and plug down a lamp, bada bing. And it's getting night, so it's perfect to test the lighting out. Yes, all as planned, all as planned. You go there, and you go there. Alright, let's take a look from above and see how it looks. That's pretty nice. I'm getting a little bit of lag here, which is kind of strange. Anyway, so that's the circuit and the lighting done. Now you could leave it like that, and you'll have a redstone lighthouse. But come on, let's make it a bit more fancy. For that, we'll don't need an extra card, so away with you. We don't need lights anymore. Away with you. We don't need redstone anymore. Away with you. We don't need a torch anymore. We don't need tracks. Right. Let's go to that could do. That could do too. Yeah, I think I'll go with this. It's not too much of an eyesore. Go like... No, you can't do that. But you can do this. Yes. Alright. That is a pretty simple... you're not supposed to do that. Pretty simple effect. Go around, give it all at once over. And done. We don't need you, so over there. And boing. And oh, I did that one. And moving up. Ah, that's annoying. Don't do that. No. What? Well, that's not a help. Sometimes things just don't want to cooperate. Here comes the bad rain. Okay. Now that's pretty nice. Alright, so no, I think I'll use glass. So let's go for some. That could actually use too. So you like this. Oh, that fits in nicely with this texture pack. I'm not using any texture pack, so this is just regular classic PS3 Minecraft. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Okay. Actually, let's again. This is a little too fast on the trigger there. It happens. So this is also like a corner effect, making the corner more pillar-like. So it looked like the top is like clampering down onto the building, as if it was a lid on a box. Yes. All right. I'll be with you. Now, how would black glass look on this? Green? No, not green. Yeah, let's go for. I mean, I could just choose regular old glass. That's boring. Let's go for black. Okay. I'm experiencing a lot of lag. Alright. Shouldn't have thrown that away, but you'll never know. Didn't I? Okay. If you want to be that uncooperative. And we made that go. That's fine. And they create a nice little ring, like a platform for a glass to stand on. I mean, the tower is pretty much done right now, so I'm just decorating for the sake of, well, for my own sake really. But if you're still here, well, thank you. Dum 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 dum. Not the corner ones. And dum 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 dum. All right, it doesn't seem like the lag is picking up on the video. That's always something. I don't know what it is. I tried to. I actually have this also for PlayStation 4. But when I tried to record from that earlier, I couldn't get a signal on my TV, and it was like spazzing out and doing weird stuff. So yeah. So I don't know what happened there, but there was no damage done. So So that's always something, I suppose. I'll look into trying to fix that in the future, because, well, the PlayStation 4 can do so much more than the PlayStation 3. But if the PlayStation 3 is the only one I can record from, well, then I'm going to use that. Alright, that's a nice, not too garish effect. I'll also put some supports here on the let's actually we can grab that already. And it shouldn't connect with the glass. And it doesn't. Nice. Oh. Inaccuracy. I have it. Back and then I want that one, so like 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Oops, that was a little excessive. How does that look? Look at this. No, there's a bit too much space. That's not good. So away with you then. What should we... How about... Yeah, how about some wood? Some dark wood. What is darker? Probably this, I think. That's a more rustique look. So that maybe the tower could support. Actually, yes, that's a good idea. That's a good story. Let's. Yeah, this tower couldn't support a stone roof as it was built, so it was given wooden support pillars instead. The amazing thing about Minecraft is, well, if you can imagine it, you can most likely also build it. Of course, some builds are silly. Some builds are more complicated and require more work and thought, but in the general sense, there literally is nothing you can't build. And I'm still to this day, I'm amazed by that. Alright, when we put a roof on, the effect will be much greater. So I will try to reach that before the second nightfall. I have been going for about, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, it's the second nightfall. I believe a day is around, I would say, 20 minutes. 10-minute day and a 10-minute night cycles. Boom, away with you. And away with you. And you and you and you. Actually, we needed that one for something later. Let's you can stay there, that's fine. Let's see, we want some what do we got? No. Red. I suppose that's it's not bad, but how about wait? Dark. That's a darker plank wood. I will use that. No. There we go. Now go around and what the stop that. That is really annoying. But hey. Why did you and we go around. Rising up the roof. Dum da dum. And this roof should be on fire. Hopefully. There we go, like... I'm not gonna do a complicated roof. So, keeping it simple, keeping it real. Actually... No, that's fine. I was... Yeah. Dum 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 dum. Boom. And... Okay, no more distance. There. And... Boop. Boop 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 boop. That. Oh, damn it. Again, I'm too quick on the draw for this. There we go. And throw it away like I won't need it again. And see in... hopefully I can do that without hitting, because I'm not deleting now, so what? Why is it gone that way? Saving automatically, that's fine. We can take that. Take a little break. There we go. Bum, bum, bum. So that should be... there we go, like... there, and turn it and away. Actually, we can do a little... let's... so the planks were darker. Yes. Dum 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 dum. And that wagon is just churning about, slowly doing its business. As it should. Dook. Okay, let's see. That's 2, 3, 4, 5. That's perfect. Yes. So we go up, pop, and up, pop, 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 and pop, pop. No, pop. Finishing off, creating a little detail on the roof, and we only need to add detail to the tower itself, to the lower parts of the tower, I should say. And we can like no. Yep. And done. No, that didn't work. I may have... I mean, I can always change it, so... let's go for this, and... done, and done. Alright. No, actually, these should not have, so... Why do you keep doing that? So yeah, the lag is pretty bad, but... and... let's add a pretty iron top. that's the tower in itself. Meanwhile, while it gets to night time, let's get rid of that, and let's have a. We need some. Again, I prefer darker materials when I'm working. We actually need. Yeah, that's fine. So now, because this tower is 7 by 7, I'll only create a single door. If it was an even number, I should have a double door placed. But there we go. Now you can enter the tower. Away with it. And we go like take and up to there. This may not look like much now, but then we go in and I'll also place a nice little carpet in here. You can actually see the light going round effect from inside. That's pretty neat. Of course, there is a thing. When I chose to use it to make it 7 by 7, that is because of testing out, and it just that just seems like the right speed. The bigger you make the circle, unless you go excessive with what's it called, with the power tracks, then it's going to be very, very slow. And of course, if you make it smaller than 7 by 7, then it's going to be very, very fast. Actually, so fast that it that it looks just like it's one light all the time. And well, that was what I wanted to avoid in the first place from the start off. So yeah, let's not do that. But I will do this. Oh, what carpet should we use? Let's have that not here. Let's have it red and black, because that's cool. No, stop doing that. There. Are you? It's just not cooperative today. And bum bum bum. And we fill it in. Oops, that was one too many. Oh, why is it? Oh, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Done. There and there. Come on. There. That's just decoration again. There we go. Alright, the last side. This doesn't look like much from the inside, but it's easier to shape from here, and it'll give a bit of surprise once we get out and look at the tower at its final. Yeah, no, actually yes. No, right. Good thing I have this. Let's make it there, and I don't know why I wanted to make a W, but I did. So there and oh. Now it's not all No. I think it's fine like this. Oh, open the door. Close the door. Let's be nice. Boing, boing, and boing. It's not completely nighttime yet, but I don't think there's much more to add to the towers. So, here it is. Now, of course, the lighting effect, especially since I use back tinted glass, isn't all that great. Like, if I were to stand up on, go faster please, up on here, and plop myself down, you can see the light, but I mean, you can't really see much else, like so. But I think it's a pretty cool effect. Also, the fact that we didn't make the roof completely normal. And you can hear the track going by if you're close enough, but if you're not in creative, there's no way you'll get up here. We could add a ladder to the inside, but I think that would be a bit unnecessary. So with that, I think, yeah, I'm gonna call it there. So this has been Qa'Rajh, this is Minecraft, that is a Redstone lighthouse, and I'll see you next time. What's up?